You want me to intro? Or?
Yes, please, because I don't know how to intro.
Okay.
Give it a whirl.
We're back from Eugene, Oregon. We went out there to pick up the car. We had 4 drivers, took turns driving. We're now back in town.
I've had about a week to get used to the car. The reason why we went all the way out to Oregon for this specific car was because of the color and the different packages you can get for this.
And there are very few of this color and model that have been delivered in the U.S. And I have a friend that lives in Eugene, Oregon, so we just typed it in and...
Why not? It's a little fun trip for the family.
We used the Smart Path app on Toyota, and this vehicle popped.
So I really like aesthetics and color choices and just overall character of a car. So that's why I really like this car is the exterior. My favorite color is blue, so I had to choose the blue one. But they had an option for a midnight roof, so the roof of the car is a different color than the body of the car. I think that the two-toned of the exterior and the two-toned of the interior. I am an art student, so I like a little bit of character, something unique, so I really like the two-toned. It sets you apart from all the cars on the road. And just in general, with this car being there's so few of it, there's not many on the road, and I like that fact. I like that I'm just like in my own little world, have my own little car, like it's personalized basically. We battled between having leather seats or cloth seats, and with the two-toned interior, you kind of have a bit of both, because the lighter part is more of a cloth. I think it's cloth. It's a different material than the leather, and so, but it's very comfortable to sit in. We were in the car, some days were 11 hours, some days it was 5 hours, but you could just sit and you don't feel like you were in a car. Like, you knew you were in a car. They're very comfortable and pretty spacious, actually. Like, it's a small car, but it doesn't feel small. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the perfect size. The trunk is a little small, is maybe one bad thing I'll say.
And I think we'll do a demonstration on, because we originally thought we could fit all of our luggage in the...
We were dreaming. We overpacked a little bit, and when we got to the dealership, we opened the trunk, and I was like,
this ain't gonna fit.
Uh-oh. So we got a roof rack, and
Well, the roof rack came with the vehicle that we purchased, and that
was a godsend, because originally that wasn't part of our packages, but it was just on the car, and so we got it, and it ultimately was the best thing that could happen, because we got a trunk to go on top of the car, which fit all our luggage perfectly, and so we put all the suitcases in the top and all our backpacks in the back, and it worked out in our favor.
We got like 27 miles per gallon, at least according to the...
Mm-hmm. So another part of the packages that we got were the all-weather...
floor mats?
Floor mats.
And cargo...
Yes, the cargo area also has it. So we already traveled in this car. It was in the snow, in the dirt. We tracked in so much dirt into this car, and I recently just washed it, and it is so nice just to pull out the mats, hose them down, and then get a vacuum and just vacuum the carpet underneath it. It is so easy to clean. That's why I'm so happy we got these floor mats. I love floor mats. Another little thing is the armrest in the middle here. It can slide forward, which some cars do have, some cars don't. That's just a little comfort luxury thing that I really like. The overall aesthetic of the car is very pretty. The dash, I really like having there's this white stitching that goes across the dash, and the little silver accents against the dark gray interior. That's like kind of like the color of the interior is light gray and dark gray, which I really like. Oh, one really fun thing is the parking brake. It has an automatic parking brake, so you don't have to turn it on, you don't have to turn it off, it's just automatic, which I am very forgetful on turning it on, and then sometimes, I know he does for sure, you forget to turn it off, and so you're reversing, and it's like gears grinding, it's like yelling at you to stop, and so it's really nice having that be automatic, but I do sometimes like pushing the button, but that's fine. The steering wheel, the different applications on it, like having your volume, you can skip songs, you can set your cruise control, you can... there's a little remote to go through all those applications that I mentioned earlier, and it's all right at your thumbs. Like if you hold it at 9 and 3, 3 and 9, however you say it, your thumbs are right there, and it's really accessible. I also just in general like the steering wheel quality, and I like the material in this car I really like. My mom's car had a really soft leathery steering wheel, which we found out gets scratches really easily. So that's why I like this steering wheel. It's still leather, but it's a denser type of leather, and it doesn't scratch easily. It moves in my hand well, I think. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels nice to use. Oh, one thing I do like is, so the sun visor has this thing. I don't know why. I just love these things because I don't like having to take, like, you can still take it out. Like, I just don't like having to take it out and slide it. This is so much easier when you're just driving, especially like when the sun's like in this pocket.
And it has it on both sides.
Yes.
So you could really block out.
I can't see behind me, but no, I love it. And the mirror is really nice. It just slides out and you can see yourself and slide it closed. And the light only comes on when the mirror's open, which is really nice because I know my sister's car, the light's just on when you pull it down, and that can be really distracting when you're just trying to drive and not see yourself and not gaze longingly into the mirror.
Do you know have we figured out what the paddles on the back do yet?
That's for the gear. So when you're in drive, you can go to manual. I won't do that because that terrifies me. But there's these little paddles on the back of the wheel that can change your gear.
Okay. Well, that would be helpful if you were going up a large hill like Pikes Peak.
Pikes Peak, we did that. Thankfully, he drove, so I didn't have to do that because yeah.
Do you like having the warn you?
So
it has cross traffic warnings. You have some.
So if I'm reversing it,
approaching from the side,
if it's a person walking your vehicle, it will ding at me and show where it is on the screen here on the dash. There's a few blind spots. I like having the indicators on the rear view mirrors. And I also just like the rear view window itself is very wide and the headrests don't really block it. So everything is really visible, which I really like. Because I've had cars that have these big blind spots and you're jerking and this really prevents that. So on the driver's side, I really like the dash display. It's all electronic, so the speedometer is all on the screen. And there's different applications under the speedometer that you can look at. Like there is your fuel efficiency. You can view your music. You can view directions. And I think there's a couple other things like your direction of your car. I really like the directions. I didn't know it could do that until I was just going out of town on a little side quest, and I did directions on Apple Maps. And all of a sudden, an arrow came on the dash, and I was like, oh. And it had what street I was on, and then the arrow, and then what the street I was about to go turn onto. And I thought that was really cool. I really like having Apple CarPlay. That's kind of like the standard with newer cars now. And you can get like screens for older cars, but I really like having it because...
And it's wireless.
Yes, it's wireless. So the wireless is nice because you don't have to think about it, and it just... happens, and you can set your phone as a primary, so if you have other people in the car, they won't connect. Apple CarPlay is Apple CarPlay. I like the user face of that. One thing that's really cool is that it has an automatic mode on the headlights, so if you're driving and you need your high beams on, it will do it for you, and when it senses another car coming, it will turn it off. So if that's something you like, I turned it off just because I like being conscious while driving and manually doing it, but that's a nice feature that was in this. It does have a cigarette port. I think that's what it's called, right?
Well,
what is it called?
It used to be for cigarettes. It's a power port.
It does have a power port.
We'll call it a power port.
Okay. So it does have USB-C little outlets on the interior of the car. I like having the port in the center console out of the way, and it has those little divots for your cords so you can still shut it.
So you don't pinch it.
Yeah, because some cars, they have it up in with the dash, and it's kind of, there's a lot of cords. I like having the cords away from the gear shift. Another thing I'd like to add about the car and Toyota itself, I really like that they have an app that you can download on your phone that connects you to your car. It basically acts as a key fob. You can lock your doors, unlock your doors, check your fuel levels. You can remotely start your car. A little bit about the purchasing thing. It is a trial. I think I have up to 3 months or maybe a year left with the app, so you do have to pay for it eventually, which is a little sad, but it is very nice to have because I'm the type of person that is like, did I lock my doors? So it's really nice to just have that app there to check it. And if you didn't, you can lock your car. That's just a little bit about the Toyota itself that I really like.
Yeah, the Toyota app.
Toyota app.
For your phone.
Yeah. All of the complaints I have are really niche and mostly stuff I'm used to in other cars. But it's drives well, drives smooth, comfortable, good visibility. Overall, really good car.
Thumbs up?
Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. It's beautiful. It drives well. What more could you need? At least for me.
Take the ride on the West Coast Kid.